What's up everyone, I'm Jamie with 3littlegoats.com, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you've been around for a while, welcome back. Glad to see you as always. So spring is right around the corner, and in some areas spring may have already sprung. I know I have tulips that are already starting to pop up. We're getting record-breaking highs this week in the 80s, which I absolutely love. I hate the cold weather, so I am super excited about all the warm weather. And if you have goats, you may be in kidding season. I'm still kind of waiting for Xena to pop, and then Daisy will be shortly after her. So as soon as she finally does release the hostages, you'll see lots of cute little baby goat videos to come along soon. So since spring is right around the corner, I am making a lot of fun spring inspired soaps. I've already did a blueberry lemon, which was a fail in the terms that it kind of seized up on me. There's a video on that on what to do if your soap isn't cooperating. Just don't panic. And I also did a pink lemonade soap a few weeks ago, which is probably my favorite so far of the year. But today I'm going to be doing a soap I like to call Spring Dreams, and that's because I mixed together a whole bunch of different scents to come up with the scent. It's got a strawberry, a kind of a grapefruit, it's got a vanilla blossom scent in it, and it just smells oh so yummy. And if you do get a lot of like sample size scents, like the little 1 ounce jars, it's a great way to come up with your own custom blend of scents and use up those little containers, because a little 1 ounce jar isn't going to really be enough for a loaf of soap. So if you have a bunch of those, it's a great way to use it up. So that's what I'm going to do today, and so let's get started. Alright guys, so I've got, of course, my oils melted down. This is my lye water. I actually put some titanium dioxide in it because I'm going to be using some brighter colors today. I don't generally do like a whole lot of colors, but I figured I got a whole bunch of sample colors, might as well use them up. So just like normal, I'm going to add in my kaolin clay. And then since I'm using just a lye water solution today, I'm going to be adding in my goat milk powder. And then, of course, like always, if you don't know why I put kaolin clay in my soap, the link will be down in the description box below, as well as anything that I use in this particular video. I have everything linked there as well. So always be sure to read the description boxes. So let me get some fresh gloves on. Does anyone else have problems getting gloves out of the box? It seems like they always want to just stick together. So let's get some gloves on and let's get ready to rock. Let me just move this out of the way. These are the colors I'm using. I'm just using a mixture of a bunch of sample colors that I have, and I mixed up my own fragrance today. I have a whole bunch of sample size fragrances that I've gotten for like free samples and things like that with orders, and so I just found some that were kind of in the same family, like fruity, like cotton candy and all of that stuff. Kind of just mixed them all together until I had enough for this batch, and oh, it smells so good. There's a little bit of grapefruit in there. Oh, so yummy. So I'm going to give this a mix to break up all of these powders. I don't want any lumps or bumps in there. I don't want to spill my colorants either. Ooh, that would be bad. And they're powdered micas that I had, and I just took a little bit of oil out of my batch and put it in each cup to add to the color. That way it's a nice liquid, and it just makes it a little bit easier to mix up. Alrighty. So, since I've got titanium dioxide in here and a little bit of lye lint, I'm going to go ahead and run my lye mixture through a strainer. That way we don't have any unwanted lumps in there. And I'm going to mix this just to a very light trace. with that. Now I'm going to add in my fragrance. Now a lot of the fragrances that I used did have vanillin in it, so I did put a vanilla color stabilizer in here as well, just to help prevent it from discoloring. It may discolor still a little bit. I'm hoping that it'll still not discolor too badly. So I'm just going to mix that in real well. So what I'm going to actually do is pour enough into each 3 of these cups, because they're going to be my accent color, and then this yellow is going to be my main color. So hopefully I can do this without making a big, huge mess. We'll see. No guarantee. Bad. Then I'm just going to give these a good mix to get the colors nice and incorporated. I was going to color the main batch yellow, but I think I'm going to set that off to the side because soap wants to start to thicken up on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape off this into the pot. Get all the soapy goodness out of there. I'm going to scrape off this over here. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that it's really hot in my office today. Whew. We went from like 30 to 40 degrees up to 70. This week it's supposed to be 80. And then the following day it's going to be 40. Tell me, does that make sense to anybody? Because it drives me nuts. I hate these major temperature changes. It just drives me nuts. So I'm just going to give this a quick and simple swirl. Nothing fancy. And get working. Now, plop. Now I'm going to let this set and harden for 24 to 48 hours, and when it's ready to cut, I will bring you guys back. Hopefully my new soap cutter will be here by the time this is ready to cut. That would be awesome. So I will see you guys later. Alright guys, so I let this soap sit in the mold for about 48 hours, and I took it out of the mold and actually let it set for a little bit longer just because I wanted to wait for my new soap cutter to arrive. So I'm going to be using that today, so that should be fun. So we'll see how it goes. So let me pull that out. Oh, this smells so good. So this is the new soap cutter I got from Brambleberry. If you're interested in it, I will leave the link down below. So we will see how this goes. I haven't used it yet. This is the inaugural cut. So just gonna line that up. I like it because it's got a lip right here, so you can just push your soap up to it. So we'll see. Let's see. Oh, I may have let this soap sit a little too long. Put some bustle into it. There it goes. Does anyone else get excited about cutting soap to see what it looks like inside? It's like Christmas every time I cut a bar of soap. So let's pull out a middle bar. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my God, it smells so good. Oh, it smells like springtime. Let's pull another one out. That's very pretty. Soap cutter did leave a little bit of a notch in some of them, but that's probably my fault just because I did let it sit for quite a while before I cut them. Otherwise, they're very pretty. So that is what I have got for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We put out new videos every week. Next week, I'm going to be doing a cookies and cream inspired soap with a cookies and cream pie fragrance that I got. And even though the fragrance discolors a lot, I'll show you how to kind of mitigate that so it's not super bad. So be sure to subscribe for that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.